Okay, well, we're going to start off with a winter song. It's a seasonal song, a holiday, and it sort of is part of a December thing. Hey, Jim, Merry Christmas. So we're going to start with this. Frosty the Snowman. Wait a minute, the reason I have to tell you why I sing this song in December every year. When I was living in New York, in Orange County, New York, every December, I would go to BOCES, which was a special education center in Goshen, right next door to where I lived in Chester, New York. And I would sing, and oh boy, did we have fun. Oh, those kids knew how to sing. And they would ask for this every time. So in December, I just have to sing this song. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and two eyes made out of coal. If you know it, sing it with me. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, for when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Oh, Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Here we go. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump, over the hills of snow. Frosty the Snowman knew the sun was hot that day, so he said, let's run and we'll have some fun now before I melt away. Down in the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. He led them down the streets of town right to the traffic cop, and he only paused a moment when he heard him holler, stop! For Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday. Thumpity thump, thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, over the hills of snow. It's winter. It's it's not officially winter yet. We have 5 days before it's officially winter, but it feels like winter in Southern California and in some of the places, but not in Florida right now. It's 77 degrees. Okay, I picked this. We usually wait until later in the concert to read poems, but because I did Frosty the Snowman, I had to read this poem. I've told you, I have a whole folder full of poems that my late wife Kathy wrote. She challenged herself to write a poem every day for, I think it was a month. And it was in 1989. That was a while ago. 30 years ago. 32 years ago. Anyway, it was when the boys were little. So in 89, Dave was 9 and Andy was 6. Yep. And so we lived then in Chester, New York, and we had a house that was on kind of a big piece of property. It had fields and it had a little pond on it. And so this is called Ice on the Pond. Okay? So I know it's 60 degrees in New York today, Jim, so you just have to imagine that you woke up and instead it's 15 degrees like it is in Montana today, and your pond, the pond that you have near you, was frozen solid, and it had that black ice, no bubbles, nothing. So this is the poem. Actually, it's kind of it's a poem that she wrote. It's called Ice on the Pond. It was the best freeze ever. Clear, smooth. We could see all the way to the bottom. We had come to skate, but we couldn't seem to get off of our bellies, noses to the ice. We were held captive by the secret world below, mostly mud and rocks. Two turtles out of their mud dens paused to look up at us. There were no signs of the dozens of frogs that kept us awake last spring, and only one piece of junk, a small lawnmower sunk deep in the silt at the far end near the road. Mostly mud and rocks. An occasional catfish. At least 100 goldfish. A school of them, some tiny goldfish bowl size, and others 6-inch leaders of the pack. If we could be still, they would sit underneath us. But it was too cold. We moved, and they reacted with split-second timing, scattering, darting, easily beating us as we raced, back and forth across the pond, falling, sliding, colliding, flopping, laughing, sighing, lying, spying, noses to the ice. We had come to skate, but we couldn't seem to get off our bellies. That pond. Oh, that was such a happy pond. Skating on that pond. Good morning, Mrs. Kowalek's kindergartners in Hackett School, Beloit, Wisconsin. Hey, Melinda. Melinda knows that pond. And Sana, yay. Nice to see you. Really nice to see you. And Yasamine, so wonderful. So, water. Oh, boy, I can't tell you how much fun we had skating in the dark on the pond. Oh, that was with the boys. Oh, we played tag and hide and, it was just fabulous. Anyway, okay, let me see, where am I? Water, oh water. Here we go. Because water turns into ice, and water comes down as snow, and water's come down as rain. And it's the best in the world, the best thing in the world, isn't it? A rainy Portland, 40 degrees, Ferdows. Yay, she knows what I'm talking about. It's right outside her window. Water, water, oh water. I love you, I do. I never get tired of playing in you. I love you're a puddle. I love you're a lake. I love you're the hot bath my mom makes me take. Oh, water, oh water. I love you, it's true. I love you, the ocean. Ooh, shimmering blue. I run and jump in you. I splish and I splash. I ride on your waves that rise up and then crash. Oh, water, oh water. I love how you fall from the sky. You rain on the flowers, the grass and the trees, and keep them alive. I love how in winter you come down as snow, that laughing we make into snowballs and throw. Water, oh water. I love you, you bet. I love that you glisten. Ooh, I love that you're wet. I love you're a liquid. I love you make steam. I love you freeze into the ice and ice cream. Oh, water, oh water. I know why I love you so well. You're here in my body. Ooh, inside every cell. In fact, over half of me's made up of you. That means I'm mostly water. Amazing but true. That's why I finally figured it out. Now I know why. Water, oh water, I love you. I simply cannot get enough of you. Water, oh water, I love you the way that I do. Water, oh water, I love you. Water. Who doesn't like taking a bath? Oh my gosh, I love taking baths, especially if I can take a bath with my grandchildren. Oh my gosh, that's fabulous, right? Or they're taking the bath and I'm outside the tub and we're playing with cups and waters and all kind of stuff. Oh, exactly, Melinda. I love water no matter what, the wetter. Good morning, Raina Rose and Mona. Ooh, now we're talking frosty. -1 degree wind chill in Minnesota. How could it be that in Minnesota? And, well, it's 33 in Beloit in Wisconsin, so that's close. But out east, they're toasty warm today. Well, let's see. Okay, so if you saw the picture from the announcement of the concert this morning on Facebook, it's hike time. It's hike time. Even if it's cold, it's good to get out and walk around and hike. And here in Southern Cal, it's great to walk and hike because it's, you know, in the middle of the day, it might be 50-something or 60-something. That's perfect hiking weather. And everybody's asking me to take hikes because we have our junior youth group and we take hikes sometimes. And then I have a hiking devotional where we go hiking up into the mountains near where we live and we say prayers. And then we hike some more, and we talk, and we say some prayers. It's really sweet. So they've been asking for those. And friends passing through Southern California, they all want to go on hikes, because I know the good places to go. So I thought we would do this one. There it is. Okay, so these are songs from the new album, Water, Oh Water, and I Take to the Trail. I take to the trail to see what wonders wait for me, and they never end, 'cause around each bend there's a brand new mystery, like trees that reach up high in a big blue open sky, and the caves and nooks and the gurgling brooks and the water rushing by. Oh, I feel so free, not a care to worry me. Oh, I sing along with the birds and the wind. I take to the trail 'cause I can't wait to be outside and feel the wind upon my skin and the sunlight in my eyes. And everywhere I find, as I leave the world behind, that everything has a song to sing, and I start singing mine. Oh, I feel so free, not a care to worry me. Oh, I sing along with the birds and the wind. I take to the trail and go up high where breezes blow, and I feast my eyes on the mountainsides and the valley far below. If I go back, I bring a part of everything I have seen up here where the air is clear and my heart can't help but sing. Oh, I feel so free, not a care to worry me. Oh, I sing along with the birds and the wind. Oh, I feel so free, not a care to worry me. Oh, I sing along with the birds and the wind. Hiking. Oh, now where we live, there's mountains. Not everybody has mountains right near them, but you probably have some kind of park somewhere. I love in Wisconsin and Illinois and Iowa and Minnesota where it's flat. Of course, you have marshes, and you have some of you have prairie spaces that have been you know, where the tall grasses grow. And then if you're near the ocean, oh, thank you, Cora. Yay. Yes. Oh, great. Wonderful. Well, you know, Jim, you're saying my voice gets stronger. With COVID, I haven't been able to go out and do concerts, although I have 2 concerts next month, the very beginning of concerts, hopefully more live live things. But you know, I always feel like I have to keep my voice in shape somehow. But thank you. That's very sweet. So, let's see. You know what? I think, Lindsay, I'll just do a little of Silent Night, but I'm going to save it for next week because next Thursday will be the 23rd. We'll be right close to Christmas. But just a little Silent Night, Holy Night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Next week we'll do all the verses. Oh, so many great songs. So many great Christmas songs. Well, I think since we are talking about it being this season, but you know what? This song wasn't written in December that I'm going to sing. It was written, when did we write this song? I'm guessing we wrote this in July. It's good for every month of the year. A helping hand, a thoughtful word, a worried friend you reassured, mending the wing of a fallen bird. It all adds up to kindness, complimenting the friends you meet, helping old folks across the street, getting up and giving someone else your seat. It all adds up to kindness. You know it's really nothing new. Kindness starts with me and you. The little things we say and do all add up to kindness. Okay, you guys have to help me out and sing that part. You know it's really nothing new. You know it's really nothing new. Kindness starts with me and you. Kindness starts with me and you. The little things we say and do. The little things we say and do. All add up. All add up to kindness. Thanking Mom for the cookies she bakes. Apologizing for our mistakes. Giving people even breaks. It all adds up to kindness. Helping Grandpa climb the stairs. Being someone who always shares. Saying you like what your sister wears. It all adds up to kindness. You know it's really nothing new. You know it's really nothing new. Kindness starts with me and you. The little things we say and do all add up to kindness. Choose the shy kid for your team. Honor someone else's dream. What's that? Kindness. Helping out at Grandma's house. Stop the cat, save the mouse. What's that? Kindness. Take your brother on a hike. Let somebody ride your bike. What's that? Kindness. Smiling when you don't know why. Thinking of the other guy. That's how we spread some kindness. You know it's really nothing new. You know it's really nothing new. Kindness starts with me and you. The little things we say and do all add up, all add up, all add up to kindness. kindness. One of the happier things in life. If you're not feeling great, just reach out and be kind to somebody. See what happens. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit of a risk because you don't know how people are going to respond. But I was just telling one of the kids in our junior youth group about the 5-minute rule that we had when the boys were growing up. The 5-minute rule is you give everybody 5 minutes of your very best, your happiest, your kindest, your most considerate, your most interested in everything they say. Give them 5 minutes of your best. And almost always, people start changing and showing up with their very best self. It's a really good way when you're meeting somebody for the first time, or somebody walks up to you, or it's recess and you go outside. Give everybody 5 minutes of your best. You can't miss with that. It's fabulous. Yeah. Because you don't know what people just had happen to them. If they come up to you and you're being so nice to them, they can relax. They can take a breath and say, oh, I can be safe around this person. This is a fun person to be with. So, haven't done this one in a while. I have to do this. If I wrote down all of my feelings for you, I'd probably fill up an ocean or two. But in the end, I decided to list the ABCs of you. I think you're A1 grade A, beloved and beautiful, capable, caring, delightful, dependable, enjoyable, excellent, fascinating, fabulous, a gift, a gem, genuinely generous, honest, high grade, impressive and interesting, a jewel, a jackpot, kind-hearted and a king, laudable, likable, marvelous, magnificent, naturally nice, one of a kind, pleasing, priceless, queen-like in quality, rare in radiance, scintillating, splendid, superb, sensational, trustworthy, talented, tender, and tasteful, unique, unprecedented, very, very valuable, worthy, welcome, extraordinary, exceptional, yes, 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 you're one in a zillion. Can you sing it with me? If you know it, sing it with me. Here we go. I think you're A1 grade A, beloved and beautiful, capable, caring, delightful, dependable, enjoyable, excellent, fascinating, fabulous, a gift, a gem, genuinely generous, honest, high grade, impressive and interesting, a jewel, a jackpot, kind-hearted and a king, laudable, likable, marvelous, magnificent, naturally nice, one of a kind, pleasing, priceless, queen-like in quality, rare in radiance, scintillating, splendid, superb, sensational, trustworthy, talented, tender, and tasteful, unique, unprecedented, very, very valuable, worthy, welcome, extraordinary, exceptional, yes, 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 you're one in a zillion, yes, 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 you're one in a zillion, ba-da-beady-ba-da-dee-ba-da-beady-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum, bum-bum. Yay. You are all those things. You are, absolutely. Well, let's see. Let's see. Does anybody have a request you'd like me to do? I have a couple of songs on my list that I could do, but I'm just wondering if you have a request before I go on and do that song. Is this one? Yeah. La da dee 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 dee. Let me see. I'm gonna bring this over here like that. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh, well, there's a whole bunch of them here. I'm sorry, I didn't, my thing was not all the way open. Let's see. Okay. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Let's see. Barnyard Boogie. Riker. Should we do Barnyard Boogie? I know a rooster down on the farm. Every day at dawn he sounds the alarm. He doesn't do it like the other roosters do. He sings cock-a-doodle-doo-dee-oo-dee-oo-dee-oo. He's a singing, swinging rooster. He loves to improvise. He's the kind of clucker who was born to harmonize. And every day at dawn as the sun begins to rise, you can hear him do the barnyard boogie. Everybody's heard about the barnyard boogie and the one they call the bird. Bantams and leghorns, they resist the beat, bobbing up and down while they're dancing with their feet. He's a singing, swinging rooster. He loves to improvise. He's the kind of clucker who was born to harmonize. And every day at dawn as the sun begins to rise, you can hear him do the barnyard boogie. Help me out. Can you do this sound? Ah. Put a B in front of it. Bah. 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 So if you're up at dawn and you want a little treat, come over to the farm as the air is fresh and sweet. Cars will be lined up and down the lane. Once you've heard him crow, you'll understand why they're saying he's a singing, swinging rooster. He loves to improvise. He's the kind of clucker who was born to harmonize. And every day at dawn as the sun begins to rise, you can hear him do the, you can hear him do the, you can hear him do the barnyard boogie. Avocados grow on a tree. They fall to the ground when they're ready to eat. Push on the skin if it gives a bit. It's time to make a dish that really gives me the fits. Guacamole. Guacamole. Ooh. Mash up avocados till they're squishy and smooth. Add salt, a little lime or lemon juice. Ooh. Avocado, cut it in two. Get rid of the pit, what's left staring at you. It's rich and creamy, that's the stuff. It's okay to have a taste, but make sure you leave enough for guacamole. Guacamole. Ooh. Mash up avocados till it's squishy and smooth. Add salt, a little lime or lemon juice. Ooh. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Guaco, 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 guacamole! Mole! Guaco, 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 guacamole! Ole! Ole! It's ugly green and mushy goo. What's that? You say guacamole isn't for you? Let me do you a favor. I got the cure. I can help you out. Just give me your guacamole. Guacamole. Ooh. once you make, you're always gonna run out. It doesn't seem right to simply call it a dip. Why, it's the reason they invented the tortilla chip. Guacamole. Guacamole. Ooh. Mash up avocados till they're squishy and smooth. Add salt, a little lime, or lemon and cheese. Ooh. Okay, last time, here we go. Guaco, 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 guacamole. Mole. Guaco, 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 guacamole. Ole. Ole. Guacamole. Yay! Oh my gosh. Happiness. Happy Thursday. Everybody, wherever you are, whether you're in India or whether you're in England or you're in Florida or Montana or New York or Minnesota or California, wherever you are, in Maryland or Oregon. Oh my gosh, happiness. Happy Thursday to you guys. We'll see you next week. Yeah, we'll do some special songs next week because it'll be the 23rd of December. It will be officially winter too. Yes. So I'll see you then. You guys have a great day. And just, yeah, you know, it's really nothing new. Kindness starts with me and you. The little things we say and do all add up, all add up, all add up to kindness. Yeah, 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 yeah.